I'm Keith Peters with the Palo Alto Weekly. With me is Ian Cramer, a senior on the Gunn wrestling team. Last week at the San Ramon Invitational, Ian went 3-0. He won all three of his matches by pin. He won the 145 pound division title. He was named the outstanding wrestler in the 7 lightweight divisions. And for that performance, he is the Palo Alto Weekly Boys Athlete of the Week. This is the second year in a row at the San Ramon Invitational that you were named the outstanding wrestler. I guess you must like that tournament.
Yeah, it's a really good tournament. It's up north, so we get a different group of teams than some of the other tournaments that we wrestle around here, and just timings worked out well. So I've done well there.
You had 3 pins. You've got 12 pins this season in 14 matches. That seems like an awful lot. Do you go into every match thinking that you're going to pin your opponent? How does that work?
Well, one thing that my coach told me was that his senior year, he went 36-0 with 34 pins, and he told me his senior year he'd go into each match thinking how is he going to pin his opponent. And what he said was it really helped him to not worry about whether or not he was going to win or lose, and I really like that idea because it helps you focus more on what technique you're going to use and how you're going to beat them, and not whether you're going to beat them.
You're ranked number 1 in the Central Coast section and in your weight division, and is that a good thing or a bad thing? A little bit of pressure or not?
I definitely say there's some pressure with being ranked number 1. To tell the truth, I don't put too much in stock into the rankings, just because, I mean, on the mat, anything can happen. So whether you're ranked first or last, you still got to work and you still got to wrestle the same way.
Also last week you had a pin and a dual match loss. Gunn lost their dual match to Wilcox, the defending league champ. So you had 4 pins during the week. The rest of the season, obviously, you want to probably stay undefeated. You are, and get to CCS. You were second in CCS last year, and you probably have some other ideas beyond CCS.
Yeah, so this year, I guess I want to win or at least place in the Mid-Cal tournament, which is coming up, win leagues, win CCS, and then I want to place at the state tournament this year. So.
Your coach, Chris Horpel, was an All-American wrestler at Stanford. You've been improving each year. What have you learned in addition for your senior year?
Well, Coach he's a fantastic coach. He knows so much about wrestling, and he has so much to teach everyone. And so I've learned almost everything I know from him, whether it be technique or conditioning or just my mental mindset.
Have you picked up any tips since last season as far as the improvement that you've shown on the mat this year?
I think since last year I've been working a lot on my conditioning and working on being able to wrestle all 6 minutes of the match as hard as I possibly can.
You've wrestled up a weight class this season and in some dual matches, 2 weight classes. When you get down to your normal weight class, does that make it easier when you've been wrestling up?
In some ways, but to tell the truth, there are tough guys at every weight, so what weight you go really doesn't have too much of an effect on your opponents, and it's more of a mental thing in feeling stronger, I guess.
Good luck the rest of the season. Congratulations.
Thank you.